Hello, I'm Carlos Rosas and this is the CRS channel. We're going to continue in this video with our exercises in solving sets of equations. Okay, we're going to solve this equation set: x squared plus y squared minus 2x minus 2y minus 2 equals 0, and x squared plus y squared minus 4x equals 0. Okay, here we can see that we can simply subtract, and that way we eliminate the x squared plus y squared terms. Okay, so we're going to subtract first equation from the second equation. So that means that we are left with minus 4x plus 2x plus 2y plus 2, which gives us minus 2x plus 2y plus 2 equals 0. Okay. Factoring out the 2's, we're left then passing the x and the 1 to the other side with y equals x minus 1. We replace y equals x minus 1 in this second equation, and then we have that x squared plus x minus 1 squared minus 4x equals 0, and that will give us this. Expanding the x minus 1 squared, we have x squared minus 2x plus 1. So we have x squared plus x squared minus 2x plus 1 minus 4x equals 0. X squared plus x squared is 2x squared minus 2x minus 4x is minus 6x, and we have 1 here. Okay, this is a quadratic expression in the form ax squared plus bx plus c. So to solve that, we first have to factor out the a, so we are left with x squared. Factor out the a and divide by the a, so we have x squared plus b over a x plus c over a, this expression here. Okay, here we have two terms that would be part of an expansion, quadratic expansion. So we have to, that means these two terms. So we have to add and subtract the term to complete the squares. So b over a would be b, the double product of b over 2a and x. So that we add the square of that term, we add and subtract, so that in that way we can complete squares. So we have x squared plus b over a times x plus b over 2a squared. And here we have c over 8 minus the same term, which is b over 2a squared. That is equal to 0. Okay, so we can pass this expression here to the other side of the equal sign and have this, which is b squared over 4a squared minus c over a. And here we have x plus b over 2a within parentheses squared. Okay, so we can express the b squared, this term here, so that it will have only one denominator. The fraction will have only one denominator. So we have, on this side, we will have b squared minus 4ac over 4a squared. So we have this squared term here. We take out the square root, and we have x plus b over 2a. We take out the square root of this, and we have plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac that divided by 2a. Okay, so that means that we have two possible solutions for x, which are minus b minus square root of b squared minus 4ac, all that divided by 2a, or you can have that x equals minus b plus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, all that divided by 2a. Those are our two solutions. Okay, in the case of 2x squared minus 6x plus 1, we have a equals 2, b equals minus 6, and c equals 1. Replacing those three variables with their respective values, those three coefficients with their respective values, we have then that x1 should be 6 minus square root of 28 over 4, which is 3 minus square root of 7 over 2, and we have our second value for x, which is x2, our second solution for x, which is x2, which should be 3 plus square root of 7 over 2. Replacing those two values in y equals x minus 1, we have then that y1 equals 1 minus square root of 7 over 2, and y2 equals 1 plus square root of 7 over 2. That means our solutions are x1 equals 3 minus square root of 7 over 2, y1 equals 1 minus square root of 7 over 2, and x2 equals 3 plus square root of 7 over 2, y2 equals 1 plus square root of 7 over 2. Okay, now we are going to solve our last set of equations. X squared minus 10x minus y plus 26 equals 0, and x squared plus 14x minus y plus 48 equals 0. Okay, again we can see that we can just subtract the two equations, and that way we can easily eliminate the x squared and the minus y. So that leaves us with subtracting the first equation from the second. We are left with 24x plus 22 equals 0. We have 48 minus 26 equals 22. That means that sending the 22 to the other side leaves us with, and dividing by 24 leaves us with x equals minus 22 over 24, which equals minus 11 over 12. Okay, replacing that in either one of the two equations, here we can try out with the first one, and we have x squared is 121 over 144 minus 10x is minus 10x minus y minus 10x is 10 times 10 times 11, which is 110 over 12. Minus and minus is, gives me a plus sign here. And we have 26. So that y equals, remember here that y equals x squared minus 10x plus 26, which means that y equals 121 over 144 plus 110 over 12 plus 26. Multiplying this by 12, both the numerator and the denominator, we have 121 plus 1320, that within parentheses over 144 plus 26. So that y equals 1441 divided by 144 plus 26, which is 36, and 1/144. That is the solution for y. Let y equals 36, 1, and 1/144. That means that y equals 36, 1, or 36, and 1/144. Okay, so in our next video, we are going to work out some geometrical problems, geometrical and analytic geometrical problems.